We're with Andreas Westphal, and for those of you who aren't familiar with his work and what he does, can you go ahead and tell us where you're from, who you work with, and then start telling us about what research you're doing right now?
Of course, yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. So I'm glad to be here at the Walnut conference in Turlock. I'm Andreas Westphal. I'm extension nematologist with the University of California, Riverside, but I'm stationed at the MyAgLife Center where we do our work in walnut, almond, pistachio, and grapes.
And nematodes, that's what you focus on right now. I think you're the nematode guy, and you're going to be speaking on that later. Can you just tell us about any updates you might have? I think it's been a little over a year since we chatted about this subject. I don't know what's new and what you feel is important for growers to know about this right now, walnut growers specifically today.
Certainly. Well, nematodes are a big problem in walnuts because walnuts are extremely sensitive to the walnut root lesion nematode, Patylenchus vulnus. And at the current time that soil fumigation becomes so much more heavily regulated, it is really important to be aware of what happens in your field. So now, what advancements did we make in the last year? Well, we think we made pretty good advance. First off, we have discovered or finally a database that will allow us to release the first rootstocks that is doing much better in walnut replant soil because it handles walnut replant problem and also root lesion nematode quite favorably compared to others. So that's probably one of the mainstays, but if you're interested in that, this would be something really good to consider and be in touch with us. So otherwise, we are also working on soil treatments, mostly because soil fumigation is under so severe pressure and its current regulatory protocol very encumbered for efficacy because from an efficacy standpoint of view, it's too wet the soil when you treat. So that can be quite a challenge. We are working with new methods on that, namely anaerobic soil disinfestation, which, yes, it has a stigma, it's very logistically challenging, it's very expensive, true, but we are working on methods how to make it simpler and cheaper so that a commercial grower could accept that.